Keion, Cal seems to think that it's just as easy for you as running hard, and that's going to lead to this other stuff. Is it that simple, or is there something else that needs to at nights like this?
That definitely helps. Run the floor. You have great guards like Davion, Ty Sarvir. They're going to get you open shots. And if you run the floor, good things happen for you. And also with me, it was just it's a matter of just continually to play hard, not worrying about what could happen, what might happen. Just, play hard and just bring energy. When we have energy, energy the ball finds energy. So that's really what happened.
Larry Vaught, we'll go to you and then Kyle Tucker.
So Ken, just wondered, was this like a confidence building game for you, or is your confidence need to be building?
My confidence can wane from time to time, and that's not a good thing. What really helped me was going home, spending time with my family a little bit, especially with my little brothers. And you go home and you see these 17 and 16-year-olds and see how much they look up to you. And, it really helped me kind of lock back in on, like, what I really need to do to play well. And I think that's what really helped me a lot.
Kyle Tucker, go ahead.
Yeah, does it help to have a guy that you're so competitive with? I mean, obviously the team depends, but with you and Jacob, it seems like any given night, either one of you could have a big night. Does it light a fire to be trying to hold him off, to stay on the floor, I guess, in that battle for minutes?
I don't really even think we're really battling for minutes. That's just how the games has been going lately. We've talked about it. One of these games, both of us are going to play very well at the same time. But like with Jacob, we do everything together as far as we lift together, we work out together. We're hanging out a lot, and just the natural competitive fire that we have in each other, it pushes us every day. And, he's helped me get a lot better, and hopefully I'm doing the same for him.
Gary Graves, you got the next question?
Yeah, Keion, I guess there was a couple of stretches in the game. You all were down by 1 point, and I guess they got moving on in the second half, and then you all kind of turned it back on. Was there anything that you said to your teammates to kind of flip that switch again, and things were better from there?
Missouri, they're a good team, and it's a game of runs. They went on a run. We started off the game on a run, then they went on a run. And now I just, explain to the guys, you just got to keep playing and playing hard. They made their run. Now it's time for us to make another one. And after we did that, we kind of started to open the game up a little bit. But, you got to give credit to them. They weren't going to go away. They're a good, well-coached team, really physical. So we just knew we had to keep playing.
Sean Hale, back to you.
Yesterday, Jacob and Ty told us that so much of your all's improvement recently has been about the team kind of finding its swagger. For you, where does that come from? How do you kind of flip that button or flip that switch?
My swagger, it has to come through my energy. Using my size, my length, my athleticism to make plays, running the floor. When I do things like that, good things happen, not just for me, but for the whole team. I think that's what builds my swagger, then allows me to have fun playing a game when I'm flying around and just, making effort plays.
Gary Tipton, you got next?
Yeah, you mentioned that you spend a lot of time with Jacob. What do you like about him? Why do you think you guys connect?
I mean, Jacob's a good dude, and we're very similar in some ways, especially like with our our build, body type, just the way we go about things is kind of the same, but also very different too. So we kind of mesh. Then Jacob is special because he's always positive. For a person like that, me and him play the same position. We could not be friends, not talk to each other, but Jacob always goes out of his way to be a friend to me, and I try to do the same to him. So that's really what makes our bond special.
thought you had a follow-up.
Yeah, you go to me.
Yeah, I thought you had a follow-up, and then you put your hand down.
Yeah, so my connection is terrible. Keion, there's a handful of times every game where Oscar ends up in a midair somebody else on the team of his own teammate for a rebound. What's going through your mind when it's you? I think you almost took your head off tonight with an elbow on one. How much does that sort of everybody trying to match Oscar on the glass match his sort of or is that good for the team?
Yeah, it is. I mean, rightfully so. Oscar is very selfish about his rebounds, and that's a good thing because he's capable of going and grabbing 30 of them, and then that brings our level up to like, dang, we're not gonna let Oscar grab all of them. So then we try to go down there and grab some. I mean, it's tough because if he gets his hands on the ball, it's his. So you've seen there's been a couple of times where we both, Oscar and somebody else, get their hands on the ball. You might as well just let go and let him have it because you're not going to rip that away from him. But, the way he rebounds is exceptional, and that really, really helps our team with our competitiveness of, getting the ball off the rim and flying.
Guys, let's get 2 more for Keion, then we get Ty in here. Go ahead, John Long and Jared.
Hey, Keion, you and Jacob play the same position, but you're very different in terms of your skills out there on the court. What is it about Jacob's game that really impresses you and that maybe you wish your game was a little bit more like his?
What I admire about Jacob is his constant energy, the way he's able to, fly around, be aggressive, guard so many different positions, use his athleticism to make it hard on people. That's something I try to take from him. Me and Jacob can both do a lot of the same things, but then there's, some things that I can do that he can't, and there's other things that he can do that I can't. So I think, we mesh together really well, and Coach has a good, problem to have, deciding whether, where to play us to.
Jerry, end us off with Keion.
Yeah, Coach was saying that he doesn't want players to be impacted by shots not going in. Don't let that affect everything else you can do. How common is that, do you think, for any player to, be influenced by whether the ball goes in?
I mean, that's pretty natural. I mean, the name of the game is really putting the ball in the bucket, and everybody, have dreams of scoring X amount of points and doing this and doing that. But, as you get older, the more you mature, you fall into roles, and you got to accept that role. And we got a very unique team because some nights it might not be your night, but another night it will be. So on those nights where it's not yours, you got to figure out how you're going to affect the game. Are you going to defend? Are you going to rebound? Are you going to die for loose balls? Stuff like that. So with this team that we have a really good, understanding of, it can be anybody at any time. And, if it's not you, you try to do whatever you can to help us win.